Hey, it's Matt with Wild Wild, and today we're gonna do some honing. So I got two things here. I'll show you what's wrong with it. So we have the Mora styled blades from ice fishing ice auger. This one's starting to dull, starting to fold the edge over here a little bit. I use a drill attachment. It's not perfectly centered, so if it chatters around, do some damage to the edge. And I have these aren't as sharp as they used to be, so I'm gonna show you how to hone these instead of having to buy new ones. And then in a later video, might get to doing this one, I'm gonna go over how to finish honing a set of dry scrapers for removing fur, hair, and thinning out hide. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are. I have my work sharp knife sharpener here, and I have the mow blade attached. Playing around with it with the light as a backdrop. It looks like it's about 24 degrees for the blade here. I find that it depends a little bit. The blades vary just a touch, but it looks like these puppies are 24 degrees. So I'm gonna come across here and just treat it as if I'm doing any knife sharpening, as I normally would. So I'm counting to make sure I'm doing an even number when I flip it over and do the flat. I won't be able to do the flat in this, and I'll show you how I do the flat. Not sure yet if I'm going to go all the way to a burr on this side. It should go to a burr pretty quickly, since the edge here is pretty good, just slightly damaged. You want an extremely sharp edge for an ice auger, especially a hand drill ice auger, and even more so when your drill putzes out on you like it did on me at Deerfield in South Dakota last weekend, and I had to drill through 14 inches of ice with a hand attachment. I was definitely hoping it was gonna go a lot better. Well, surprised it did. These were not quite sharp enough. I got about 3 or 4 holes in before someone showed up with a new drill and saved my ass. Okay, so we'll come back here and I'll show you the other side. Okay, so right here, that's what we're dealing with. So get to the back side here though, since I can't flip it over and get a 0 degree on the sharpener. Pop it off. I'm using 600 here, and I'll just take it flat. Don't have any whetstones right now, so we're running old school, taking this off, keeping careful not to cut ourselves. Keep it nice and flat. Okay. I got a little nick over here. Let's see if I can get a good angle on it. You have to trust me. So I got a nick right here. That nick, we're not going to get that nick out, but that's okay. There we go. Okay. I also can't stick this in my jig here and get all the way out to this section nicely. So we're gonna come do the exact same thing. Flip it over here. We're gonna try to match this angle here real nicely. Try not to cut ourselves. There we go. We're holding that edge that angle real nicely. Come over here. Go to the flat. We'll keep going this, then we'll come back to it. I'll show you some of the results. Okay, so here we are. Or just this one here. Let's get this going. Got pretty good here. Now I'm gonna work just a sliper back over this on this side, so I can then strop it. So now I'm working it with the fine ceramic. This is the white sharpening stone. And then I like to start going this way instead of doing what they recommend for sharpening the knives. Going this way, I like to come out. Do nice motion. Okay. I already got that side before I threw it back in there. Okay. I'll just come right across here like this. Okay. Besides the couple of really small chips, it's looking really good. There you have it. Contour on the blade wasn't perfect, but I matched the edge angle there. And now it's coming to a pretty good polish. There you go. That is how you can resharpen your more ice auger blades without having to buy new ones. So you can go spend money on jigs or a new pull for your kid or something like that. So there you go. Next video, we'll get into these scrapers here. How long do you think that took you, Jeff? Like 15 seconds?
Yeah, something like that.
Newly sharpened blades.
I can't believe that's so easy.
Yeah. Drill courtesies of Jeff.